Well, hello. Today is the last day of May. I had planned on, didn't know what that was. I had planned on, come here girl, on taking y'all somewhere. But then we ended up just having a lot of storms, and so couldn't do that. But not only is this, come here girl, not only is this the last day of May, it's this girl's first birthday. Come here, Roxie. Hey, Roxie. So what did we do today? What did we do? Went to the farmer's market. Yes, we did. Kind of ran through there real quick. I got some homemade focaccia. Pimento cheese. Almost as good as mine. Almost. And what else? Not a lot else. They had it in a different spot because they're where they normally have it. They excuse me. They're paving the repaving the road. So I guess the next 2 or 3 weeks it's in a new spot. But anyway, we went to the doggy park, and I tell you what, this girl, Roxie, she's fast. Moxie's laying down over there. And it's not so much that she's faster. Woo! It's not so much that she's faster than Rox or Moxie. It's more like when I'm taking the ball, getting ready to throw it, Roxie's already like 2 feet in, more like 6 feet. And Mox is like standing by me like I'm going to drop it at my feet or something. My hair looks good, doesn't it? But anyway, it was hot and sweaty. So we did that, and when I took them this morning, it was like 70 degrees, so it wasn't awful. And I'm sure I've said this before. I do, come here girl, she's trying to jump up on my lap. In my sewing area. But she, because it was 70 when we went, it got warmer today, but it was relatively nice. Then we could stay a little bit longer. I think I've told you before that, and a lot of working dogs will do this, that they will run themselves, God bless you, they will run themselves to the point of exhaustion. So I'm very careful to monitor that. And it's a nice dog park. I've never really been a dog park person, but I will say, as long as I've been taking them there, there's only been, excuse me, a couple of times that, come here, you want to come here? That there's been other dogs, because they have one for the smaller dogs and then the bigger dogs. And the bigger dog one, it's big. But even today, I was the first one there. There's a car coming in behind me. I told you you could come here. Come here. It can get to be like chaos and mayhem over there. And some of those people, they're not really like controlling their dogs. And my Moxie, she is very ball obsessed. And that being said, and her being smaller than the bigger dogs on the big side, I don't want to compromise her or Roxie. Now Roxie would love to get on the other side and just play, but like I said, there's, and I see some of the people saying, oh, they're just playing, but I've seen some aggression over there, and I don't want to jeopardize my dogs like that. I don't want to do that to them. Come here. What are you doing? She's jumping up on me, but then she doesn't want to. And so, anyway, I hope you're comfortable. Say hello, camera. But, so we, say hello, top knot. Google Boykin Spaniels top knot. Because I've had some people ask me if I did that to her. And nope, she just had it. She wants on my lap, but I'm on a round stool. There's not a lot of lap space here. But anyway, so we celebrated Miss Roxie this morning, and then my grands came over close to 4, I guess, and they're upstairs, sound asleep. We had a good time too. We went outside, we played hide and seek, and then we took some of the trucks out front and played trucks, did sidewalk chalk, and then then we had a little this was cute. I had them, they had these water sticks, $1.25 at the Dollar Tree, but so I took a bowl out so they could fill it up, and I had them get back to back and then count to 3, take 3 big steps, and they turn and squirt each other. They loved it, and he wanted to know, my older grandson wanted to know what was the name of that game. I said, oh, water duel. He goes, well, duel means 2. I said, yeah. I said, that works. And so anyway, after that, then, you know, it was shower time, story time, wind down time. And so that's what we did. And one of them was kind of fighting me on the sleep. And, which is funny. So, because I said, well, look, we'll snuggle a little bit. Within 5 minutes, he was asleep. So that was the secret to that, was just to get some snuggles in. And so he did. But I do have a special place I want to take y'all to. It's pretty cool. I'm not going to say what it is. It'll definitely happen in June. And I was supposed to already be on the road going to a few places, but that didn't happen. Come here, girl. Come here. You just sit there and bark. Come here. So, anyway, I'm, sorry. It's like a child getting on the phone. She says it's my party. I'm going to bark if I want to. So, I was supposed to be on the road by the first week of June. I put out a video probably last summer about what I was going to do in the backyard. Well, I can't do it myself. I finally had to bite the bullet, saved up some money. The main thing is I have to get 2 drains put in, and you know, they throw these places up. They don't make sure the ground is level, and that was certainly the situation with mine. So it floods right when this is the back door here to the screened-in porch, and then the outside doors just right there. And I mean, it just is like half an inch before the water's coming in. And this last week I was able to get some good pictures of it and send them to the guy that's going to come in, which was nice, because then he could get, because you can tell somebody what it's doing, but then when you can really show them what it's doing, so then he was able. I am sorry. Rox, what? I don't know, really. I think she wants to go to BED, because she's ran to the bottom of the stairs once. And we're going to go in a second. But I'll try to load in some footage from the dog P-A-R-K. And that's enough. That's enough. And so I'll try to remember to do that. I'll try to. But there, like I said, there's a place I'll take y'all to. Hopefully the first week of June. They were supposed to come and work in the yard the first week of June, but since we've had just a week of rain, that's why I didn't go to this particular place. Hopefully if it's nice Monday, I will. This is Saturday, May 31st. So hopefully that'll get done, and I'll take you. It's cool to me, the place I'm talking about. But I did do, hang on one second. I'd already showed you, this was, I got some more bags made. And so, see, got my maker's thing. That's a medium one. This is a large one. And I tell you, I get better with each one. And so I just do. I get better with each one. It's getting a little bit faster. I kindly did these, I cut them all out at one time. I need to just cut one out, do it all, and then time it and see how much quicker I've gotten. And there's my maker's mark. That's a large one. I'll have to show you. Made a mistake. Hold on one second. Let me go grab it. Because my plan was to have the large, medium, and then small on each color. Okay, and I have small, medium, large for this particular fabric. And I got the large and medium done. But look at this, y'all. So I got half of the zipper on. And I just wasn't paying attention. That. So I am going to take a piece of scrap fabric and I'm going to fix it, but I'm not going to try to sell this one. My sister said she'd like it, but I'd still, I would still like to just make that look better, even if I'm, giving it away. But that's what brought me to a halt the other night when I was doing that. But aren't these pretty? Pretty color there. But it's got a little tab on each side. On the inside. See, it's nice and clean on the inside. No bias tape and no serged seams. And then, but anyway, okay, so it cut off on me. Not sure where it ended up. But this was a large one in this color scheme here. I think that's rather pretty. That's large in that blue one, and then I don't know if that section of it caught this or not, to where I messed up and I didn't get all the salvage cut off. But I'm gonna fix it, give that one to my sister, and then try to sell these other ones. But I want to make the small in this, and I'll be honest, to me the small is the most difficult, and part of that's just my hands. Like, I've had a couple people say, oh, you don't wear your wedding rings anymore. My husband passed away. But that, and I don't have to wear them. There would be periods when I was married and I wouldn't, I get inflammation in my hands. And like this ring here, I mean, I can't get this off. But my wedding band was very wide. My finger was literally turning purple. And, I did try it on actually yesterday. I was like, ooh, I'm not going to be able to get it off. I need to get to a rheumatologist. I'm not claiming arthritis, but there's definitely something going on. Anyway, that's some of the things I did in May. And like I said, I did have something that I wanted to go and take you a place to take you to. I'm gonna try to do that Monday, and that would be June 2nd. But this is May 31st, like I said, Roxie's birthday. We had a good day today. It was a relaxing day. It wasn't miserably hot this morning, which is nice when I go to take them. But I'll try to do like really quick edits on this. I think I said from the beginning, that's just not something I want to do a whole bunch of. I've done some editing, obviously. But anyway, it's been a good day. I'm going to go shower the day off and head to La La Land myself and get up and head to church tomorrow with my grands, and then we're going to go to their home and do lunch. So it's gonna be a good Sunday as well. But anyway, y'all have a blessed evening, blessed morning, blessed afternoon, whatever's going on where you are. And I'll chat with you later. And thank you for watching. You got it.
They're just going to move. They're going like from 375 to 375. All on Maybank. Very near where it is now.
Go, Roxie girl. Birthday girl. That's a birthday girl. Here. Drop it. Let's get a drink. Let's get a drink. Let's get a drink.